this demonstration, I will be showing the rally points that are going to be invisible to the user, but just to show overall where they are so that when we route a path across them, it makes sense why it's going where it is. So we just have to come in here, rally points, load rally from file, and we have to locate the file, which is up here in Project Senior Design. We call it rally softball. And right here are the 3 points that will be invisible to a user. But if they start a drone from here and end here, it would have to cross at least one of these to get there, and that is to demonstrate that if this was scaled up, it would be able to stop there if it needed to, and charge, and keep moving on. Alright, so now I'm going to demonstrate basically the entire gist of the project. So what I will do is I'm going to come over to flight plan at the top left. I'm going to load a waypoint file test 2. Now this guy is, we're going from home to here. So if I then go to my code and run it and then put in 2, so run my test, and right here I plug in 2, it generates that with the file. Then I load that file in, called waypoint gen. And now it's telling me, no, we just got to take this path. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show a simulation of it taking this path. Okay, so to do a simulation, there's a few steps that we have to do. We have to actually write these waypoints onto the drone itself. And to do that, we need to first get a drone. And so the way to do that is we click the simulation button at the top left. And we click, depending on the vehicle type that you would like, and we are using a multi-rotor. In our case, that we're going to be demonstrating this with in real life, is going to be a hexacopter. So this connects, and you'll see up here that it fakes this TCP connection. It pretends that it's connected over the internet to this. So this is similar to what we're doing in our actual project, where we connect via UDP to our drone, and we've demonstrated that we've been able to do that successfully already. So we will actually be able to do this in real life, hopefully across this field, if the weather permits. So now to actually demonstrate it, we have to go back to our flight plan, and we have to click Write Waypoints. And right here is a good reminder to say, are we sure? No, we have to go over here and we turn this to terrain. It has to be on that terrain setting. So now we can write our waypoints, and what that does is now it takes this map of points and tells it on the simulated drone, or whatever now you pick, that it's that's the route it will take. So you're flashing this onto the onboard Pixhawk SD card. So now you'll see we have that map here in our simulated drone. You can see that we're disarmed over here. It's saying a few things, and we got these readings that it's faking out to us right now. And so what I can do is I can go to Actions, and it's as simple as clicking this Resume Mission button. And so a user would be able to say, here, I want to start my drone. They would click that Resume Mission, and they would click OK, Yes. And then now it's a little slow. It takes about 30 seconds for it to do its pre-arm check. So you'll see that we clicked that button, and it went armed, and now it's disarmed again. And so we're going to notice that now it says armed over here, and you'll notice the altitude starts to climb. So what it's going to do is I set it to hit 30 meters, because I figured that was a relatively safe height where it's not going too far out of sight. And then it's going to traverse, so you'll notice now it tilts over here, and actually on the map here, we'll see that it traces out this path, and it makes sure to hop at each way station that it needs to then get to our route. And just like that. And then now you'll see, now that it's there, it's starting to descend. 20 meters, 15 meters. And then when it hits the ground, it disarms itself, because it ends its mission. So my code specifies to it that at the first waypoint, I want you to start your mission. At the last waypoint, you need to end your mission. You could set it to do all sorts of things other than do that, but for this project, I felt like that was most safe, because we don't want to have a 20-pound drone, or maybe it's more like 15 pounds, in the air longer than we have to. We have to conserve the battery life to do all these tests.